Today, we are exploring one of the most powerful and mysterious angels in the Bible. This episode reveals the truth about angels in Scripture, ancient angelic encounters, and what the Bible teaches about heavenly beings sent by God. Throughout the Bible, angels are described as divine messengers, warriors, and servants of God, beings who carry out His will with precision and authority. Among them stands one name that appears again and again during moments of conflict, judgment, and spiritual warfare. That name is Michael the Archangel. Michael is not presented as a symbolic figure or poetic image. Scripture reveals Michael as a real heavenly being, appointed by God to defend His people and confront the forces of darkness. From ancient prophecy to the final book of Revelation, Michael appears whenever heaven's authority must be enforced. This is one of the most fascinating angel stories in the Bible. So who is Michael the Archangel? The Bible explains angels as servants of God, but Michael is described differently. He is called an archangel, a title that implies leadership, rank, and authority within the angelic hierarchy. In the book of Daniel, Michael is identified as one of the chief princes, a guardian appointed over God's people. Daniel chapter 10, verse 13 says, "But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. But, lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me." This passage reveals hidden angelic knowledge. Angels are involved in spiritual conflict beyond human sight. Scripture shows angelic warfare taking place alongside earthly events. Michael is not a messenger like Gabriel. Michael is a defender. Throughout the Bible, angels appear during moments of prophecy and judgment, and Michael appears when protection and battle are required. This brings us to the topic of spiritual warfare. This isn't a modern idea. It is deeply biblical. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 reminds us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against spiritual wickedness in high places." This passage aligns directly with what Scripture reveals about angels and demons. Michael's role is tied to confronting these spiritual forces. Jude 1 verse 9 says, "Yet Michael the archangel, when contending with the devil, sighed, the Lord rebuke thee." Notice something important here. Michael does not act on personal authority. Angels in the Bible always act according to God's authority, never their own. This angelic encounter teaches us humility, obedience, and reverence for divine order. Michael's power comes from his alignment with God's will. The book of Daniel gives us one of the clearest pictures of the angelic hierarchy explained in Scripture. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 states, "At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people." This verse reveals Michael's specific assignment. He stands watch over God's people. Throughout the Bible, angels are assigned territories, missions, and responsibilities. Michael's role is protective, defensive, and judicial. Ancient Scripture describes angelic encounters not as random events, but as carefully ordered acts of divine governance. Michael's presence signals that something of eternal importance is happening. Many people imagine angels as gentle, passive beings, but the Bible reveals angels as powerful heavenly entities capable of executing judgment and enforcing divine boundaries. Psalm 103, verse 20 says, "Bless the Lord, his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments." Michael exemplifies this strength. This angelic encounter reminds us that angels in the Bible are not decorative. They are active participants in God's work throughout history. Michael's authority is not symbolic, it is functional. Revelation reveals the final and most dramatic account of Michael the Archangel. Revelation chapter 12, verses 7 to 9 says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon." This passage reveals the ultimate angelic conflict, with heavenly beings engaging in spiritual warfare on a cosmic scale. This is not mythology. This is biblical prophecy. Michael leads heaven's army, reinforcing the truth that angels appear during moments of judgment and divine transition. So what spiritual lessons can we learn from Michael? He teaches believers powerful lessons about obedience to God's authority, courage rooted in faith, and spiritual awareness beyond the physical realm. The Bible explains angels as servants of God, but also as reminders that heaven is active, organized, and purposeful. Understanding angels in the Bible deepens our understanding of God Himself. As we've seen, angels in the Bible are powerful, purposeful, and deeply connected to God's divine plan. Michael the Archangel stands as a protector, a warrior, and a servant of divine authority. From ancient prophecy to future judgment, Michael reminds us that heaven is not silent. If you want to understand more about biblical angels, angelic revelation, and the secrets of heaven revealed in Scripture, continue watching this series. Watch the full Mystery Angels of the Bible series to explore more angelic encounters, spiritual warfare teachings, and divine messengers revealed in ancient Scripture. Thanks for watching,